Thank you for watching this video Edpuzzle homework. We know that there were a lot of events that caused tension between King George and the colonists, right? There was, the Quartering Act and the Stamp Act and the Boston Tea Party and, of course, the Intolerable Acts. And there was a lot of tension, like anger, okay? Well, some colonists were patriots. Patriots wanted to break away from England. They wanted independence. They wanted to become their own country. They wanted England to be in England and the colonies to be their own country. They wanted independence. Okay? Not everybody felt that way. In fact, it's thought that less than half of all colonists were patriots. Some colonists Loyalists. And Loyalists were loyal to King George, hence the root word loyalist. Loyal. That's a crown. The Loyalists were loyal to King George, okay? They wanted things the way they are, okay? And about half of the colonists were Loyalists. So wait a second. Less than half are patriots. Less than half are Loyalists. Well, the rest were called neutralists. Neutralists. Of course, the root word here being neutral. When you're neutral, you don't pick a side. You're right in the middle. You're undecided. Okay? So, less than half are patriots. Less than half are Loyalists. Loyalists want to stay with the king. Patriots want to break away. And neutralists haven't decided. Well, let's talk about what type of a person would be a patriot and what type of person would be a loyalist. Okay? This has to make sense. A patriot might be a merchant or a farmer. And they might want to be independent because all of those taxes are hurting their business, right? By paying all these extra taxes like the stamp tax, all these taxes are hurting their business and they're losing money, right? Also, sometimes lawyers might be patriots because they think the British laws are unfair. Loyalists, those who are loyalists, might be people who are very wealthy because they don't want things to change. They might be afraid that if all these things change and we become an independent country, then I'm going to I don't want things to change. I want it just the way they are. So maybe a wealthy businessman, maybe. Maybe a wealthy business person might be a loyalist. They might want things to stay exactly as is. Maybe, a governor. Appointed by the king. Maybe if the king picked you to be governor of a colony, would you want to break away from the king? No way, you're going to be loyal to the king. So there are some governors and people who were appointed by the king. They want things the way they are, right? Okay? And neutralists were people who are right in the middle. Okay? And we're going to be finding out tomorrow, in tomorrow's Edpuzzle homework, about some people, specific people who were patriots, maybe things that they did, and some specific people who were loyalists and some things that they did. And we'll find out about what the neutralists were thinking. Some neutralists became patriots later, and we're going to find out kind of why. Okay, I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you tomorrow.